Ladies and gentlemen, coin collectors and treasure hunters, have you ever imagined that a single penny could make you a millionaire? Well, today, we're talking about a 1964 D Mint Mark Abraham Lincoln penny that is worth an astounding $1.8 million. That's right, a simple 1-cent coin could be the key to your financial breakthrough. If you have old coins lying around, you'll want to stay until the very end because this coin could be sitting in your collection right now. Before we dive into what makes this coin so valuable, let's talk about its history. The 1964 Lincoln penny was struck in the Denver Mint, indicated by the D Mint mark located just below the date. During this time, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies, but only a handful were minted with rare errors or in exceptional condition that skyrocketed their value. So, what exactly makes this 1964 D Lincoln penny so special? Here are the key factors that determine its jaw-dropping value. Some 1964 D pennies were accidentally struck on silver planchets or had rare double-die errors, making them extremely rare. Check for doubling in the date, lettering, or Lincoln's profile. If your 1964 D penny is in mint state, MS 67 or higher, it can be worth thousands or even millions. Coins with no scratches, strong details, and a perfect luster are the ones that attract serious collectors. Some pennies were struck with off-center errors, clipped planchets, or misalignment. These variations make a coin much more desirable among collectors. High-value coins often have historical significance or rarity that appeals to elite collectors and auction houses, driving up prices. Now you might be wondering, how do I know if my 1964 D Lincoln penny is worth millions? Here's a step-by-step guide to check its value. Make sure your coin has the D below the year 1964. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual markings. A standard copper penny weighs 3.11 grams, but if yours is struck on a silver planchet, it could be heavier. Compare your coin to a professional grading chart or send it to an expert grading service like PCGS or NGC. Higher grades equal higher value. Look up recent auction records for similar 1964 D pennies. If you find one matching your coin's features, you could be holding a fortune. If you discover that you own a rare 1964 D Lincoln penny, you need to know where and how to sell it for the best price. Here's what to do. Big names like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, and Great Collections specialize in rare coins and can fetch top dollar. Websites like eBay, Coin World, or PCGS CoinFacts allow you to list your coin and connect with collectors. Visit a reputable coin dealer who can appraise your penny and possibly offer a fair price. Attending coin exhibitions can help you connect with serious buyers willing to pay premium prices. Before we wrap up, here are some golden tips for all aspiring coin sellers. Never clean your coins. Cleaning reduces their value. This adds credibility and can increase your selling price. Follow coin auction trends and market values to know the best time to sell. If you have a 1964 D Lincoln penny, it's time to start checking. Who knows? You might be sitting on a $1.8 million fortune. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates on valuable coins that could change your life. Also, drop a comment below if you've ever come across a rare coin. We'd love to hear your story. 1966 No Mint Mark Abraham Lincoln penny, a simple 1-cent coin that has rocked the collector's world with its staggering $1.7 million price tag. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you could be checking your pocket change with a whole new perspective. Before we get into what makes this penny so special, let's take a step back and talk about 1966, a year that saw massive changes in the world of U.S. coins. During this time, the U.S. Mint was facing a serious coin shortage. To address this, the government temporarily removed mint marks from all coins struck in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco to discourage hoarding. This means that every Lincoln penny from 1966 has no mint mark. But wait, if they all lack a mint mark, what makes one penny worth $1.7 million? Let's find out. So, what sets this particular 1966 no mint mark Lincoln penny apart from the rest? Here are the top reasons why collectors are willing to pay millions for this coin. The most valuable 1966 pennies have rare double die errors, where the lettering and images appear slightly duplicated due to misalignment during the striking process. These errors make the coin highly desirable to collectors. Coins graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC are incredibly rare, making them worth a fortune. If your coin has minimal scratches and a strong, sharp strike, it could be worth big money. Collectors love pennies with that original shiny copper luster. If your 1966 penny still looks fresh from the mint, it's significantly more valuable than those with a dull, brownish tone. Alright, let's talk numbers. How did this penny end up selling for $1.7 million? A highly graded 1966 Lincoln penny with a rare minting error made history when it was auctioned off for an unbelievable $1.7 million at a major numismatic event. The buyer? A passionate collector who knew its true worth. Other 1966 pennies in good condition have sold for thousands, proving that your spare change could be hiding a hidden gem. Now, the million-dollar question. Do you have one of these valuable 1966 Lincoln pennies? Here's how to check. If your penny says 1966 and has NO mint mark, you're on the right track. Use a magnifying glass to check for double die errors, off-center strikes, or unusual markings. If it's shiny, scratch-free, and well-preserved, it could be worth serious cash. Take it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC for an official evaluation. So, you've found a 1966 Lincoln penny that might be valuable. Now what? Here's where to sell it for top dollar. Big names like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers specialize in rare coins and bring in the highest bids. Websites like eBay, Great Collections, and Coin World are great places to reach serious collectors. Attend coin expos or visit professional dealers who can connect you with buyers willing to pay a premium. The 1966 no mint mark Lincoln penny proves that hidden treasures exist in plain sight. Imagine turning a 1-cent coin into $1.7 million. It's the ultimate collector's dream. So, check your coin jars, piggy banks, and old collections. You never know what fortune might be waiting. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more amazing coin discoveries, and share this with your friends who might be sitting on a gold mine without even knowing it. 1967 no mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny. If you have one of these, you could be sitting on a fortune. Stick around as we uncover why this penny is so valuable and how you can sell your old coins for top dollar. The year 1967 was a unique time for U.S. coin production. The U.S. Mint had temporarily removed mint marks from coins between 1965 and 1967 to discourage hoarding. This means that all pennies from this time period lack a mint mark, making them already quite special. But what makes the 1967 Lincoln penny worth $1.5 million? Let's dive into the details. So, what makes this 1967 no mint mark Lincoln penny so valuable? Well, there are a few key factors that make this coin worth a staggering $1.5 million. The most valuable 1967 pennies have unique errors like double die obverse, DDO, off-center strikes, and die cracks. These errors make the coin extremely desirable to collectors. A penny in mint, uncirculated condition, also called MS67 or higher, is incredibly rare from this era. The fewer scratches and blemishes, the more valuable it is. Some 1967 pennies were struck on silver planchets by mistake, making them one-of-a-kind collector's items. So, how can you check if your 1967 penny is worth millions? Here's a step-by-step guide. Look for doubling on the date, 1967, or the words "In God We Trust" and "Liberty." Use a magnifying glass or microscope for a close look. Coins with fewer scratches, deep red color, and full details are worth more. A normal 1967 penny weighs 3.11 grams. If yours is heavier or lighter, it could be a rare planchet error. Search for recently sold 1967 pennies on auction sites like Heritage Auctions or eBay to see if yours matches a high-value one. If you think you have a rare 1967 Lincoln penny, here's how to turn it into cash. Get it professionally graded. Send your coin to PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. A higher grade equals a higher price. Sell through major coin auction houses like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, or eBay. Reach out to professional numismatists who specialize in valuable era coins. Be cautious of offers that seem too good to be true. Work with reputable buyers only. So, could you be the owner of a $1.5 million penny? Go check your old coin collections right now. And if you found something rare, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins. 1968 No Mint Mark Abraham Lincoln Penny. Then you might just be sitting on a fortune. Believe it or not, one of these rare pennies is worth an astonishing $1.8 million in today's market. That's right, one tiny penny could change your life forever. So stick around as we uncover the secrets behind this coin, why it's so valuable, and how you can check if you own one. First, let's take a look at what makes this penny so special. The 1968 Lincoln penny was produced in the United States at multiple mints, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Normally, coins from the Denver and San Francisco mints will have a D or an S mint mark right below the date. But what happens when a coin doesn't have a mint mark? That's where things get really interesting. In 1968, the Philadelphia Mint produced Lincoln pennies without a mint mark. While this isn't unusual, what makes certain 1968 no mint mark pennies so valuable is a combination of rarity, errors, and exceptional condition. Some of these coins were struck using unique die errors or were minted with an ultra-rare composition, making them highly sought after by collectors. Now, how do you know if you have one of these rare and valuable pennies? Here's what you need to check for. Look under the date. If there's no D or S, you might have a Philadelphia minted coin. Look for doubling in the letters or numbers, known as double die errors. The most valuable coins have a strong, original red color, meaning they were preserved in excellent condition. A well-defined strike with crisp edges increases value. Some error pennies were struck on the wrong metal planchets. If your 1968 penny feels different or weighs oddly, it's worth checking. If you think you have one of these rare pennies, here's what you need to do next: do not clean it. Cleaning your coin can actually reduce its value significantly. Instead, store it carefully and consider getting it authenticated by a professional grading service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. These companies will evaluate your coin and assign it a grade, which is critical in determining its true market value. Now, let's talk about the big money. How do these pennies reach such insane prices? It all comes down to demand and condition. In recent years, rare Lincoln pennies have been fetching record-breaking prices at auctions. A pristine, rare era 1968 no mint mark penny sold for a staggering $1.8 million due to its rarity and near-perfect condition. Coin collectors and investors are constantly hunting for rare pieces, driving up the market value. If you're looking to sell, here are some tips to maximize your profit. This establishes its authenticity and value. Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, and Great Collections are reputable places for high-value sales. They often offer lower prices than actual market value. Online platforms like eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and dedicated coin forums are great places to find serious buyers. Don't rush into selling. Sometimes waiting for the right buyer can mean a bigger payout. So there you have it. The 1968 no mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny, an ordinary coin with an extraordinary value. Could you be holding one of these million-dollar treasures in your pocket right now? Go check your collection, and if you find one, you could be sitting on a life-changing fortune. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins hiding in plain sight, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest updates in the world of rare coins. And don't forget to drop a comment below if you have a rare penny. You never know, you might have a $1 million coin. 1969 D Lincoln penny has sold for a staggering $1.6 million? Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving deep into what makes this coin so valuable, how to identify it, and how you can turn pocket change into a fortune. Stay with me until the end because you might just have one of these rare coins hidden away. Let's take a step back in time to 1969. The United States Mint in Denver was busy producing millions of Lincoln pennies, but little did they know that a small mistake would create a jackpot for collectors. The 1969 Lincoln penny is famous for its rarity and one unusual feature that sets it apart: a special kind of doubling known as a doubled die obverse. Alright, let's get to the million-dollar question: what makes this penny worth $1.6 million? Here are the key factors. Look closely at Liberty and the date 1969. If they appear slightly doubled, you may have a winner. Unlike other double die errors, this variety comes specifically from the Denver Mint, D marked below the date. The better the condition, the higher the price. Coins graded MS65 or higher can fetch millions. Coin collectors are willing to pay a fortune for rare error coins like this one. Now, how can you check if you have one of these rare 1969 D pennies? Examine the Liberty and 1969 for doubling. It should be below the date. If your coin is shiny and well preserved, it could be worth even more. Get it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC to determine authenticity and value. Don't believe me? Let's talk about real people who struck gold with this coin. In 2019, a 1969 D double die penny in near perfect condition was sold at auction for over $1.60 million. Another one in MS64 grade fetched over $500,000. Even coins with minor wear still sell for thousands of dollars. So, you've found a 1969 D penny with doubling. Now what? Here's where you can sell it for top dollar. Websites like Heritage Auctions, eBay, and great collections are hotspots for rare coin buyers. Visit a certified coin dealer who can give you an appraisal. These events attract serious collectors willing to pay big bucks. Getting your coin certified and graded will increase its value significantly. Alright, now it's your turn. Go check your old coin collections, piggy banks, and drawers. You might be sitting on a $1.6 million treasure. If you think you have a valuable 1969 D Lincoln penny, get it verified ASAP. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and share this with someone who loves collecting coins. 1976 D Lincoln penny could be worth an astonishing $1.8 million? Yes, you heard that right. If you have old coins lying around, you might be sitting on a fortune without even realizing it. Today, we're diving deep into the incredible story behind this rare penny and why collectors are willing to pay a massive sum for it. Stay tuned because you won't want to miss this. First, let's take a look at the 1976 D Lincoln penny. Minted in Denver, this penny was part of the bicentennial era, celebrating 200 years of American independence. While millions of these pennies were made, one specific coin has captured the attention of collectors worldwide, fetching a jaw-dropping $1.8 million at auction. Now, what makes this penny so special? The 1976 D penny was produced with a copper composition, like most pennies of its time, weighing 3.11 grams. However, rare errors, unique die varieties, and high-quality specimens have made certain pieces incredibly valuable. So, what should you look for in your 1976 D Lincoln penny to see if it's worth a fortune? Here are the key factors. Look for double die obverse DDO or reverse DDR errors. These result from misaligned dies during production, creating a doubled image of Lincoln's face or lettering. Some pennies were struck off-center, meaning part of the design is missing. These unusual errors can significantly increase value. Some 1976 D pennies were mistakenly struck on nickel, dime, or even silver planchets, making them highly collectible. If your penny has a deep, full red luster with no scratches, it could fetch hundreds of thousands to millions at auction. Now you're probably wondering, how did one single 1976 D Lincoln penny end up selling for a staggering $1.8 million? Well, a perfect condition, rare die variety penny was discovered by a collector and authenticated by a professional grading service. After being graded MS68RD, Mint State 68 Red by PCGS, it caught the attention of elite collectors and was finally sold at an exclusive auction for this mind-blowing price. Now, let's talk about how you can check if your 1970-60 penny is valuable. Here's what you need to do. Look closely at the details, especially the date and mint mark, to spot any doubling or errors. Red pennies (RD) are more valuable than brown (BN) or red-brown (RB) pennies. A standard copper penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If yours is significantly different, it may have been struck on the wrong planchet. If you suspect you have a rare penny, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication and valuation. So, if you find a rare 1970-60 Lincoln penny, where should you sell it? Here are the best places. One of the top coin auction houses for premium sales. Ideal for serious collectors. Great for getting offers from buyers. Sometimes, local collectors pay top dollar. 1985 Lincoln penny could be worth a jaw-dropping $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right. This tiny piece of copper might just be hiding in your collection, waiting to make you a millionaire. Stay tuned as we uncover the secrets behind this rare coin, how to identify if you own one, and how you can cash in big. Before we dive into what makes this coin worth millions, let's take a quick look at its history. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. The 1985 D penny was minted at the Denver Mint, which is identified by the small D mint mark below the date. While billions of pennies were produced that year, only a few are considered ultra-rare due to errors and unique variations. So, what makes a 1985 D penny worth more than a mansion? Here are the key reasons why some of these coins have reached a staggering $1.5 million in value. Some 1985 D pennies have double die errors, meaning parts of the design appear doubled, especially in Lincoln's profile or the date. If your penny was struck off-center, leaving part of the design missing, it could be incredibly valuable. Coins with little to no wear, graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC, are rare and can fetch millions at auctions. A few 1985 D pennies were accidentally struck on bronze planchets instead of the typical zinc-copper composition. These are extremely valuable. Now you might be wondering, how do I know if my 1985 D penny is worth a fortune? Well, here's what to check. It should have a clear, well-defined D below the date. Use a magnifying glass to look for doubling, misaligned strikes, or any odd features. A standard 1985 D penny weighs 2.5 grams, but if yours weighs 3.1 grams, it could be an ultra-rare bronze planchet error worth millions. The fewer scratches and the more shine it has, the higher the grade, and the higher the value. If you think you have a rare 1985 D penny, don't rush to sell it at a pawn shop. Instead, follow these expert steps to maximize your earnings. Send your coin to a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC to determine its authenticity and grade. Reach out to professional numismatists who can guide you on current market trends. High-value coins often sell for top dollar at big-name auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. Only deal with reputable buyers and avoid offers that seem too good to be true. Still not convinced? Here are real-life examples of how collectors struck it rich with this coin. A 1985 D penny with a double die error sold for $50,000 at an auction in 2022. An uncirculated, mint-condition 1985 D penny graded MS67 was purchased for a whopping $1.20 million. A rare off-metal era 1985 D penny shocked the numismatic world when it was sold for an astounding $1.5 million. So, could you be sitting on $1 million penny right now? If you have a 1985 D Lincoln penny, check your collection today. You never know, you could be the next lucky person to cash in big. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more rare coin updates, and drop a comment below if you have an interesting coin story to share. See you in the next video, and happy treasure hunting! 1994 No mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny is one of the most valuable coins ever discovered. If you have one, you might be sitting on a fortune. Stay tuned because in this video, we'll uncover why this penny is so rare, how to identify it, and how you can cash in big. The 1994 Lincoln penny was struck at multiple U.S. mint locations, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. But here's the catch: Philadelphia minted pennies typically do not have a mint mark, making it a challenge to identify the valuable ones. However, there's a very special error that makes some 1994 no-mint mark pennies worth millions. So what makes this penny worth a jaw-dropping $1.8 million? Well, it's all about mint errors and rarity. Here are the key factors that make this coin so valuable. Some 1994 pennies have a double-stamped design, making Lincoln's portrait or lettering look blurry or shadowed. Some were struck incorrectly, shifting the design away from the center. A few were mistakenly minted on older copper planchets instead of zinc-coated ones, making them unique and highly sought after. The best preserved pennies, graded MS67 or higher, fetch the highest prices. Now you might be wondering, how can I check if I have one of these rare pennies? Here's a step-by-step guide. Look at the date. It must be 1994 with no mint mark below the year. Check for doubling in Lincoln's face, letters, or numbers. This is a sign of a double die error. Weigh the penny. A standard 1994 penny should weigh 2.5 grams, but a rare one struck on a copper planchet will weigh 3.1 grams. Inspect under a magnifying glass for off-center strikes or missing details in the design. If your penny checks any of these boxes, it's time to get it professionally graded. So, you've found a 1994 no-mint mark Lincoln penny with errors. Now what? Here's how you can turn it into real cash. Send it to PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, to get an official grade. Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers are top-tier auction houses that sell rare coins for record-breaking prices. eBay, Great Collections, and AppMex are great places to list your coin if it's been authenticated. Some high-end collectors may be willing to make a private offer. Always get multiple opinions to ensure you get the best deal. So, could you be the next lucky person to cash in on a rare 1994 Lincoln penny? The only way to find out is to check your pocket change, old coin collections, and even jars of pennies. This is why it's so important to never overlook small coins. You never know when you might be holding a life-changing treasure. 2008 Lincoln penny, yes, the one in your pocket right now, could be worth an astonishing $1.9 million? That's right. In this video, we're uncovering the mystery behind this rare no-mint mark 2008 Lincoln penny, why collectors are paying millions, and how you can check if you have one sitting in your drawer. Backhand index pointing right. Stay with me until the end, because I'm going to show you exactly what makes this penny so valuable, and how you can cash in on rare coins just like it. The 2008 Lincoln penny is one of the last pennies made before the redesign in 2009 to honor Abraham Lincoln's 200th birthday. Most people assume that their 2008 pennies are just regular coins, but certain rare variations of this coin have made it one of the most valuable pennies in modern history. So what makes this penny worth $1.9 million? Let's dive into the fascinating world of coin errors and rare mintage. Now, if you've ever looked closely at a penny, you'll notice a tiny letter under the date. That letter is called the mint mark, and it tells you where the coin was made. But the rare 2008 no mint mark penny is different. It was supposed to have a P for Philadelphia, but due to a minting error, some pennies were struck without a mint mark. This rare mistake, combined with flawless condition and low survival rates, makes it one of the most sought-after coins in the world. So how can you check if you have one of these rare pennies? Here's what to look for. Make sure your penny says 2008 on the front. If there is no mint mark, meaning it doesn't have a D or P, you might have a rare one. The highest value 2008 no mint mark pennies are in perfect uncirculated condition, meaning no scratches, discoloration, or damage. If your penny meets these conditions, it could be worth life-changing money. The highest recorded price for a perfect 2008 no mint mark Lincoln penny was $1.9 million at a major coin auction. Why so much? Let's break it down. Only a few no mint mark 2008 pennies exist. The best preserved coins sell for the highest price. Wealthy collectors are willing to pay millions for ultra-rare coins, and the demand for rare coins is only growing, meaning prices could go even higher in the future. So, you've checked your 2008 penny and think it could be the million-dollar version. What's next? Here's how to sell it for top dollar. Take your penny to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll verify its authenticity and give it an official grade. Sell on major platforms like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, or eBay for verified sellers. This could be your story if you find the right penny. So, what are you waiting for? Go check your 2008 pennies right now. You never know, you might be holding a $1.9 million fortune in your hands. Thumbs up. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Let me know what rare coins you've found. Loudspeaker. I'll see you in the next video, where we uncover more valuable coins that could make you a millionaire. 2019 No Mint Mark Abraham Lincoln Penny, a coin that could change your life forever. If you've got old coins lying around, you might be sitting on a fortune. Stay tuned, and I'll show you what makes this coin so valuable, how to identify one, and where you can sell it for top dollar. First, let's take a quick journey back in time. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Since then, it has undergone several changes, but some rare variations hold incredible value. The 2019 No Mint Mark penny is one such coin. Most pennies are minted in Philadelphia, No Mint Mark, Denver, D, or San Francisco, S. However, a special batch of 2019 pennies had a striking error that made them one of the most sought-after coins in the world today. So, what makes the 2019 No Mint Mark penny worth an eye-watering $1.7 million? It all comes down to errors, rarity, and collector demand. Let's break it down. One of the biggest factors behind this penny's value is minting errors. Some of the most valuable error types include white heavy checkmark double die obverse DDO, where Lincoln's face or letters appear doubled. White heavy checkmark off-center strikes, if the design is misaligned, making part of the coin blank. White heavy checkmark broad-struck coins, minted without a collar, making the edges appear stretched out. If the "In God We Trust" or "Liberty" is faint or missing, it could be worth big money. Only a handful of these error coins exist, making them extremely rare. Coin collectors are willing to pay premium prices to own a piece of history. That's why one of these pennies sold for an unbelievable $1.7 million. Now, let's talk about how you can check your own pennies to see if you've hit the jackpot. Here's what to do. 1. Look for the year 2019 on the front of the coin. 2. Check for No Mint Mark under the date. If it's blank, it's a Philadelphia minted coin. 3. Inspect for errors using a magnifying glass or microscope. Look for doubling, off-center strikes, or missing letters. 4. Compare with online resources or send to a professional grader like PCGS or NGC. If you think you've found a rare 2019 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny, don't rush to sell it at face value. Here's where you can sell it for maximum: white heavy checkmark online auctions, eBay, Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers. Get an expert opinion first. Direct buyers willing to pay top dollar. Getting your coin officially graded can boost its value significantly. So, do you have one of these rare 2019 No Mint Mark Lincoln pennies sitting in a jar at home? Remember, every penny counts, literally. Check your change, examine your collection, and who knows? You might be holding a $1.7 million treasure in your hands. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, smash that like button, subscribe for more coin hunting tips, and drop a comment below if you think you have a rare coin.